Hello, in this video I want to have a look at Hermeticism, as in Hermes or Thoth, the god of weights and measures, and how it connects to a very important, very beautiful number, and how this number is so important in the Quadrivium. Arithmetic, music, geometry, and astronomy, and especially astronomy will be the focus here, and especially on the connections or the unity, the harmonious point between Sun, Earth, Moon, and stars. Now, for instance, pretty much a standard Freemasonic tracing board, what you'll find that there are always the same symbols repeated throughout, and these will cross other esoteric organizations. But Earth, uh, Sun, Earth, Moon, and stars here. Moon, Earth, stars, and Sun, and how they are so beautiful, so vital, and there's a reason why they're embedded in not just the modern architecture, as I mean in the last 1,000 years, but also into the ancient architecture going back into antiquity. Now, for instance, the number 108 is another one of these perfect, or not perfect, but beautiful unity point numbers, a point of harmony. And so is the number 864. 108 times 8 is this particular number. But there's, I think, a very underappreciated number, and that is, well, the digits 273. So whether it's 2.73, 27.3, or 273. But for this particular video, we'll just be looking at Sun, Earth, Moon, and stars, and especially the 27.3 connections. The 29.53 synodic month is one orbit of the Moon around the Earth in relation to the Sun, but the sidereal orbit of 27.321 days is one orbit of the Moon around the Earth in relation to a star. It is a relationship of Earth, Moon, and star. Why is this important? Because this is why it carries through so many, not just ancient, but also modern esoteric architecture and symbolism, weights and measures. The Moon is 27.3% the size of the Earth. So we have 27.3 days and 27.3%. However, 1 AU is the average distance from the Sun to the Earth. It's a standard AU, astronomical unit, and measured from the centers, the Earth to the Moon at its maximum distance, apogee is 0.00273 AU, once more with 273. However, the Moon does not orbit the Earth around its center because they both have mass. It orbits around what's called the barycenter, which is 27.3% below the surface of the Earth. That's the equivalent of 5,000 kilometers. However, the man on the Moon always faces the Earth. That's because as the Moon orbits around the Earth every 27.32 days, give or take a slight fraction, the Moon rotates on its axis every 27.32 days. 1 moon day equals 1 moon year. That's why the man on the Moon always faces the Earth. However, during this cycle of 27.3 days, on average the Earth will pass through 27 degrees. However, because the elliptical orbits, quite regularly, every 27.3 days, the Earth will travel through 27.3 degrees of the solar arc. And viewed from the Earth, sunspots occur. So one sun day, using a sunspot as a measurement, that's one sun day equals 27.3 Earth days, and that's a nice little connection because where do sunspots tend to be the most prominent? And well, that's at 27.3 degrees north and south of the solar equator. So this is just an entry point, but what we have is the has Peter Plichka in his book, The Little Book of Coincidence. Well, the coincidences just happen to mount up and up and up, and they connect these very important symbolic references in the old Hermetic artwork still to this day. The importance of Sun, Earth, Moon, and stars, and 27.3 is key to these. However, there's a lot more, lot more. So especially when it comes to the Moon, Earth, stars, and Sun, these perpetual symbols that go back across time, cross cultures, across the world. What we have is this very beautiful, this very important set of digits, 273. So as we'll see in a follow-up video, but whether it's 2.73, 27.3 or 270.3, or these factor of 10 combinations of them, it just comes back, and it's just such a lovely harmonious number, a unity point that brings all these things together. And that's again why I think this number is, well, so lovely, so beautiful. And strangely, the question would be, why are we not really taught this in school? We're taught in a very I think unfortunate way, where, well, we don't really pass knowledge on. Anyway, have a good one.